Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Viewers, picture this. Massive farm machines, essential for feeding the world, suddenly caught in a tariff trap. Is your food bill about to skyrocket because of tractors? Okay, viewers, get this. AGCO, the number 3 player in farm equipment, is facing a massive challenge. Look at the data here, it's clear. They import huge amounts from Europe, but now new tariffs are hitting hard, making their US market push way tougher. The CFO, Damon Avia, says AGCO doesn't have enough US sales to move production there. Look at this screen. They're essentially stuck between a rock and a hard place. Raising prices could crash demand even further. So what's their plan, viewers? They're scrambling, looking to shift suppliers from Europe to the US or even Eastern Europe. They're also pushing suppliers to be more efficient. Look at this schematic here, showing the complex web of supply chains. Every move is a battle against those tariff costs. Experts like Stephen Volkman are saying these tariffs could be counterproductive for US manufacturing goals. And Oppenheimer and co-analysts say AGCO will likely be a fast follower in price increases. Will farmers ultimately pay the price, or will AGCO find a way to navigate this economic maze? In other news, a surprising development has just come to our attention. Viewers, buckle up. One of India's aviation titans just dropped a bombshell, shaking an entire industry. What's really behind this massive $801 million move? That's right, Rakesh Gangwal, co-founder of IndiGo, is selling a staggering $801 million stake. Look at the numbers on screen, a 3.1% share, offered at a nearly 4% discount. This isn't just a simple transaction. The real story goes back years to a bitter feud over corporate governance. It's a power play, and the history is right there on the screen, detailing how it all unfolded. Now, Gangwal's stake will plummet to under 5%, while co-founder Rahul Baisha's power consolidates. This isn't a sudden decision. As the text shows, it's the culmination of continuous stake pairing since 2019, following his resignation from the board. Even as IndiGo dominates with 64% market share, the airline recently reported a profit dip despite revenue growth, facing external challenges. So, viewers, is this the end of an era, or just a new chapter in India's aviation saga? Alright, moving on to our next story. Okay, viewers, get ready, because we are diving into a geopolitical whirlwind. India and the US just held a high-stakes dialogue, but what's really happening behind the scenes? This wasn't just any meeting, viewers. It was the 2+2 intersessional dialogue, focusing on huge areas like trade and defense. This was the first official dialogue since President Trump's administration hit India with 50% tariffs. Look at the text. First dialogue post 50% tariffs. And despite that, they're talking about a new 10-year defense framework. This isn't just a handshake. It's about industrial production, science, tech, and intelligence sharing. Check out the detail, new 10-year defense framework. Word on the street is a potential $1 billion deal for jet engines, specifically for the LCA Tejas fighter jets. That's a massive commitment. Look, right here. $1 billion jet deal. And it's all wrapped up with a commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific, with the Quad grouping playing a key role. So, viewers, with tariffs looming and a massive defense deal on the table, is this a new era of cooperation or just a strategic dance? Okay, from the world of politics to the world of entertainment. Viewers, prepare yourselves, because when judges start going head-to-head, publicly, over a vice presidential candidate, you know things are about to get absolutely wild. Is this a fight for justice or a political power play? It all started with Union Home Minister Amit Shah's remarks on the opposition's VP pick, B. Sudarshan Reddy, concerning the controversial Salwa Judum judgment. Then, a group of 18 retired Supreme Court judges and activists criticized Shah for misinterpreting that verdict. Look closely at this. You won't believe what happened next. A second group, A massive 56 retired judges, including 2 former Chief Justices of India, just fired back, defending Shah. They're calling out the first group for politically motivated statements, saying it tarnishes judicial independence. And the text right here says it all. They argue this is a predictable pattern where every political development is met with partisan statements, eroding the judiciary's neutrality. They even pointed out specific examples, with a text overlay that explicitly mentions BJP nominees. And this is a massive red flag. They say when judges step into the political arena, they must defend their candidacy like any other. This isn't about judicial independence, it's about partisan posturing. The question now is, what does this mean for the sanctity of India's judiciary and our democracy? Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zone News.